Hi there, James here. So this is for Clifton. He had a question. His question is if we should keep the video on our channel or their channel. Alright, Clifton, sorry I answered a little bit late, about 9 hours or 10 hours later. One of the reasons is sometimes Ken, my brother, and my partner, we get really busy sometimes with our own business. And it gets insane, but I love answering these questions. But right now it's 1:30 in the morning, and that's usually the best time and the only time I can usually answer a question. Sometimes during the day, just so hectic. But let me get onto your question. You were asking if we should host the video on our channel or their channel. Okay. Number one rule on our channel. Do you understand? Do you guys understand why we host it on our channel? The reason for this is that I like to have control of that video. The reason is because if you host it on their channel and they have the login information and all that, basically you just sold your channel or gave them your video. That's a no-no in my rules. Really, you can't. The reason that is that you want to keep ownership of that video for the reason that if he decides to say, hey, I don't want to pay you anymore, and the reason he doesn't have to pay you anymore is because the video is already there. What you guys have to understand is that when you already see the local business is the best business in the world, and I'll tell you why. There's so many businesses out there that don't have a clue how to rank a video on first page of Google or YouTube like you guys. You guys are getting all the secrets. You guys are learning from exactly what I do on a daily basis. And with this, once you have put a video up there, that's like a billboard. Like on a billboard, you charge maybe. Okay, I had a surf shop in the Florida Keys, and I had a huge billboard. If you ever go to the Florida Keys and Marathon, and there was a store called Island Rags with a Z. I own that store and the Subway next to it. I own both those stores. That's why I know how to think like a local business owner, because I basically was one of them. And I had Italian restaurants. I had everything. Grandma's Attic. That was another retail store. I was a #1 realtor up in the Florida Keys in Century 21. I was the best-selling agent in Century 21 in the whole Florida Keys, and I just totally dominated that area. But the reason I'm saying this is that I know how they think, and you can't let them you can't let them have control of that video. You have to control that by all means. And what happened was that I learned a lot about this many years ago when somebody actually made a video for me for my surf shop, and it was ranking like awesome pretty much, and I was getting a lot of customers because of it, because they would say Florida Keys, what to do, and my video would come up #1. But he basically kept the video on his channel so that I had no control of it, so I had to basically stay with him and pay that $100 a month. The reason I paid the $100 a month was because, hey, I was getting a lot of customers from it. But also remember, retail stores, small ones like mine was probably about 2,000 square feet, and it was doing great business or anything, but I'm not going to be paying $250 a month. So some places like a dentist will pay maybe $1,500 a month. Some people like let me see, what else do I have? Orthodontists, they'll pay maybe $1,000 a month. It just depends on the specialty. But that's really the whole thing. And another thing you guys have to realize is that you guys got the #1 thing in this business. The #1 secret in this business. Do you guys know what it is? Let me tell you what the secret is. You can always get these guys on #1 page at Google, #1 page at YouTube. And trust me, if you can't do it, I'll tell you how to do it. There's a way to do this. Is you got to get clients. The nature of this business is all about getting clients. And if you can't get, and basically think of this. I'm also I made a lot of money in this business. I've done very well. And it's not bragging, it's just I'm showing you what you guys can do. I have tons of, and what I did was I invested my money inside the rental houses, all throughout here. I have quite a few of them. And what I did was, basically, now I collect rent from them. Now think of your little videos as house rentals, but you don't have to go in there and clean them up after a renter leaves. You don't have to pay property tax, property insurance. There's a lot of BS stuff when you're a landlord. So this business is awesome. It's very little investment. It's no taking care of tenants and calling them for your money. Basically, it's the easiest business and most lucrative business I know of, where you can make 6 figures a year. Do you guys realize that once you get this business going and you're collecting so much money that when you retire, you can sell this business like any other business? Usually if they sell huge, because there's let me tell you, when I had my Italian restaurant in Boca Raton, and I was trying to manage and trying to make sure my employees came in, you know what? That was 24/7 work. I'm telling you, it was so intense. It was crazy. And you know what? I had to be open Christmas, Thanksgiving. I was open all the time. This business, you can make money while you're on vacation. I went up there fishing in Florida, and I went on a charter boat. Fishing's in my blood. I used to live in the Florida Keys, like I said before, and I go there part-time now, but because my first love is in the Florida Keys. I had a house up in Hawks Cay and Marathon. If you ever check out Hawks Cay, it's in Duck Key. You just check it out. It is just the best place to live or anything. And what it was is that you guys have to understand is that you can be making money while you're on vacation. This business is hands-free after you get it set. I have customers that I have not even touched their videos or anything. I don't even do any work on them for the last 3 years. And I still get a $700 a month check every month, on the month, every month. I don't even ask. All I do is I bill them. And that's it. I push click, boom, 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 PayPal. And I like to go through PayPal. PayPal's like, boom, they just do everything. And I know this business top A to Z. It's my favorite business. And let me tell you, it's very simple to do. It's hands-free. Once you get your business going, you can sell it if you wanted to later on. If you're making $50,000, $100,000, a lot of people are, and I'm going to tell. There's so much. This is an easy business to do, and then you can sell it, and then basically you don't have to do the business. This is all I'm going to have to do is you guys have to. The local business is really for you guys, and there's no talking involved. Well, what I'm going to actually also go into is that today it's Tuesday at 1 p.m. We're launching Offline Assassin. This is a course must-have. The reason is that it's about offline marketing. It's basically what I do in the business from A to Z. And if you're serious about this business, you really should pick this up and have to pick this up. The reason is because this could be a 6-figure business. Let me tell you, I've bought businesses for $200,000. I bought tons of them, and they don't have the earning potential that an offline business that you guys are creating. The reason is because you're not limited. You can make $100,000. You can make $500,000. The reason, one of the things is that you can outsource this out. You can be hands-free. You don't even have to be. Inside the course, I show you how you don't even have to talk to the customers. I show you where you can actually sign them up and be sitting home. You can work the whole country and not even have to talk to them. You don't even have to visit them. It's a very simple business, and it's just the main thing about it is that you guys have to understand that you have to try to get this on a high scale, where that you're not just picking up one business, but you're picking up 10 businesses a month. And that's what I basically show inside this course. If you're doing that, then you got a real business. If you're not doing this, your business is not growing. Customers is the lifeblood of this business. So if you learned anything inside this video, is that customers is the lifeblood of the business of local business. No customers, no business. Sooner or later, your customers die off. Who knows? That they sell the business, they pass away, or they decide that their business isn't doing well anymore, and just it's the economy, and just that's basically it. So that's why you got to constantly be getting more customers, and that's basically what Offline Assassin does. It shows you how to get a lot more customers on a regular basis. Rule of thumb, I like to try to get one customer minimum once a week when I first started. The reason is because after you have one customer a week, how many customers do you have at the end of the year? 52 customers. 52 times, let's say if you charge on the average $700 a month times 52, well, what do you guys feel like that's going to be at the end of the year? Well, you know what? You guys figure that out, right now, because I don't even know, because it's 1:30 in the morning, and that's the only time I can answer questions because we're getting so busy. But if you guys get a chance, pick up Offline Assassin, and you guys are really gonna like it. It says that me and Ken, my brother and my partner, we put our blood, our life, our soul to this course, and we totally try to go into everything. So I'll let you know at 1 p.m. when it launches, and also we put out another offline course, and we pulled it real quick. And you guys are asking, why did I pull it so fast? Well, you know what? Ken and I, because we do this real business, and a lot of the people that bought it, which we just pulled it really within about maybe 2 hours of the launch. We didn't want the methods that we teach to be oversaturated. That's the real reason. Okay, I get checks monthly on $700. This is going to be a short launch. I'm doing this for the students mostly, and it's going to be on Warrior Forum, and we're going to pull it. We're not going to have this up, for a long time. So if you guys want it, pick it up. After that, we'll pull it and then go from there. But like I said, the reason we did it again is not that, but there's enough business for everybody. I mean, there's so much business, it is unbelievable. You cannot pick up all the extra customers there is. It's impossible. But if you guys get a chance, pick up Offline Assassin. I know you're going to love it. It's a 30-day money-back guaranteed, so there's no risk. We'll give you, if you don't like it, just let us know. We'll take care of you and everything. So you guys have a good morning. I'm going back to bed. It's 1:30 in the morning, but I wanted to answer Clifton's question, and we'll have to be up pretty soon, and we're good because we have a crazy huge launch coming up today. But if you get a chance, like I said, pick it up. You guys have a good morning, and I'm going back to bed.